Hello and welcome to my channel, Nicola Yoga. My name is Nicola, so we're going to be doing a flow today for bronchitis and lung conditions. So we're going to get started in easy pose, Sosukasana. So nice easy cross-legged position, whatever that is for you. So, or you can bring the heels to the midline, you can sit cross-legged like so, or you can either be in half lotus, full lotus, whatever works for you. So here, that's full lotus. So I prefer to actually be in heels to the midline because it's just a little bit more comfortable for the start of the day. So Sosukasana, easy pose as they say. So you can either have your hands on your knees for grounding or palms facing up for receiving. So your choice. So nice long deep breaths deep down into your core. Engage through the sit bones, grow tall in the spine. Tuck in the chin, shoulders pull back and down. And nice long deep breaths. Inhale that breath to the lungs, filling the lungs. And exhale with a big sigh. Inhale. And exhale. And as you exhale, let the shoulders come back and down, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck. Again, inhale, nice big breath, fill those lungs. And exhale, let it all go. Out the mouth. Keep blowing as if you're blowing out candles, and you're just blowing out that last one now. But not forcing. It's important not to force the breath. Okay, so on the next inhale, we're just going to float the hands forwards just slightly. So fingers are spread out like a starfish. 4 fingers point at 12 o'clock. Curl the fingers. Feel the 4 corners of your palms of your hands. Shoulders pull back and down. We're coming into lion pose or svanasana. So still engaged in the sit bones here. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to poke out the tongue and exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Slowly walk the hands back up. So this pose encourages joy too, because normally when I do this at the start of class, everyone starts laughing because it's just so silly. Anyway, moving on, we're going to straighten out the left leg. We're going to bend the right knee in towards the chest, coming into a spinal twist. So if this is enough for you, stay with the knee in towards the chest. If not, then step the foot over the knee. If you want to go deeper, you can bring the other foot in towards the sit bones. So I'm just going to come off my meditation mat here. And then we're going to bring the other heel in towards the sit bones, but only if the sit bones are grounded on both sides. So if they're not, then straighten out the leg. So this is going deeper. This is a little less deeper and a little less deeper again. So if you're coming into the gentler form of the pose, we're going to take the elbow, hooking on the knee, allow the hand to come back towards the thigh, grow tall, tuck in the chin, sweep the right hand behind your hip as you gaze forwards. Now again, if your hand isn't right against your hip, that's okay. If it feels uncomfortable, then take the hand about 6 inches away from the hip, making sure those shoulders are back and down. And then as you exhale, twist from the chest, not from the waist, because we're working bronchitis or lung issues today. So we're twisting from the chest, not the waist this time. Shoulders are back and down. And breathe. Nice long cleansing inhales. And slow releasing exhales. Now again, if you're going deeper, this foot would have stepped over the knee and you would have gone deeper. So that also works the piriformis or sciatic nerve as well. Or again, if you are going deeper, you can bring the heel in towards the sit bone, making sure the sit bones are grounded, and then step back up. So whatever works for you and your body, and again, not forcing. Breathe. And then slowly come back. And straighten out both legs. Bring the knees back in towards the chest. And give yourself a little hug. Grow tall in the spine. Shoulders are back and down. And then we're going to do Ardha Matsyendrasana on the other side. So straightening out the right leg this time. Left knee stays in towards the chest. And again, hook the elbow on the knee. Allow the hand to come back to the thigh. Sweep the left hand around so it comes to the back of the hip. So becoming an extension of the spine. Grow tall in the spine, shoulders back and down, gaze forwards. And exhale, twist. Twisting from the chest, not the waist. So we're working the chest today. And breathe. Nice long deep breaths here. And then if you're going deeper, you can step the foot over the knee. And come back to that twist. And you can feel, if we're going deeper, that will help the sciatic nerve, piriformis. Shoulders stay back and down. Or if you're going deeper again, come out of the twist. Bring the heel in towards the sit bone, as long as the sit bones stay grounded. Again, steady back up with the hook of the elbow. Gaze forward and twist. Nice tall straight spine. And again, if that hand being right up against the hip is too much, then take the hand back about 6 inches, whatever feels comfortable for your body. And reminder, everyone's arms are a different length. Everyone's spine and torso are a different length. So be wherever your body feels it needs to go. And breathe. And then slowly come back. And straighten out the legs. Sweep the hands down towards the feet as we come into seated forward fold, Uttanasana. So shoulders are back and down, neck stays in line with the spine, and gaze through the sit bones. Micro bend those knees, protecting the knees. And breathe. And then sweep the hands up, the thighs over the head, and down through heart center. Knees come in towards the chest, and give yourself a big hug. We're going to spread the feet out to mat distance apart. We're going to get 2 fists behind the hips and press up. So we're now in a yogi squat. Hands come to heart center. And breathe. Take the head to the side, looking over the left shoulder, back to center, and then over towards the right. Hands plant down. Feet are out at a diagonal. We're going to start to press in and lift the hips up. So coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Feet come back to hip distance apart. Toes are facing forwards and fold in. Nod the head, yes. And shake the head now. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the spine. Micro bend those knees so you're not going too deep. And then inhale to flat back. Hands come underneath the knees. Shoulders pull back and down. Neck stays in line with the spine. Adho Uttanasana. And half tabletop. Breathe. Exhale, release. Bend the knees deeply. Spread the arms out wide as we come all the way up. Hands reach overhead, slight back bend. Exhale through heart center. So when we're talking about bronchitis, any back bend is going to really help your condition because it opens the chest. Inhale the hands up. Exhale as we fold back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Plant the hands down. Come down onto the knees. And then fold all the way down as you allow the hips to come down to the earth. Coming into Bhujangasana. Hands come underneath the shoulders. And start to come into that back bend. So eyelets, the elbows face forward. So not overextending the elbows if you're double jointed like me. So hips are heavy. Shoulders are back and down. Neck in line with the spine. First one. And breathe. Exhale, release. Come into your tabletop. And breathe. Inhale as we gaze up, arch the spine. Again, slight back bend here. Now if you have neck or shoulder issues, keep the neck in neutral. So we're pressing the chest forwards. Exhale, release. Curl under the toes as we step the feet back. Coming into our plank. And then start to come high on the toes, start to tilt forwards, and then come all the way down slowly. Inhale, the Bhujangasana. Shoulders are back and down, hips are heavy, knees on the earth. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back onto the knees. Extend back to child's pose. Inhale, come back up through our tabletops, curl under the toes, come back to our plank. Feet are hip distance apart. Engaging through the core, curling those fingertips, you're not dumping too much weight on the wrists, and then start to tilt forwards. Bend the knee, bend the elbows close to the chest, come down. Inhale to Bhujangasana. Shoulders are back and down, this time engaging through the legs. The legs are off the earth, so upward facing dog. Keep breathing. And curl under the toes. And come back to downward facing dog. Walking the dog here. Crisscross the feet as we come up and walk up to Uttanasana, fold in. Again, nod the head, yes. Shake the head now. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Spread the arms out wide, come all the way up to tadasana. Hands come together, slight back bend. Breathe. Exhale through heart center. Inhale up. Exhale fold. Inhale, flat back. Don't forget to micro bend the knees. Shoulders pull back and down. Neck stays in line with the spine. Feet are hip distance apart. Engage the glutes. Exhale, release. Keeping the hands on the earth, I'm going to press the chest forwards and breathe. Gazing forwards. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, become heavy here. Micro bend those knees. And again, start to fold into that lovely ball spot. I'm going to take the feet out wide, coming back to our Yogi Squat or balasana. Hands come to heart center. Bring the right hand down to the midline. Inhale the left hand up, opening the chest. Neck stays in line with the spine. Not dumping the head here. And breathe. If you want to go deeper, you can bring the left hand towards the crease of the right hip, opening the chest. Breathe. Inhale the left hand up. Exhale, sweep the left hand down. And replacing it down with the right. Inhale the right hand up. And again, if you want to go deeper, you can bring the right hand to the crease of the left hip, opening the chest. Not dumping the head. Breathe deeply here. Inhale the right hand back up. Sweep the hand down and press out the thighs and inner knees with the elbows. Tuck in the pelvis, grow tall in the spine, tuck in the chin, shoulders are back and down. Breathe. And then making 2 fists, bring the hands behind your hips as we come down to the earth. And breathe. And now from here we're going to come into Salamba Sarvangasana, so assisted shoulder stand. So we're going to come into it with a rock and roll because we are in the rock and roll series. So bringing the knees in towards the chest, holding onto our hamstrings. And then rock and roll back onto our backs, massaging out the spine. I'm going to do 3 more, just like that. And on the next one, we're going to curl it up. Hands come to the lower back. Extend the legs up long, neck stays long, not tilting the head from side to side. So neck stays long. Hands support the lower back. Elbows come in as close together as you can. Engage through the core, engage the legs, point the toes, and breathe. Five more breaths here. And then slowly, mindfully, allowing the feet to come back overhead as you bend the knees in towards the chest. And slowly come out one vertebrae at a time. And then feet come out wide. As we allow the knees to come back together, coming into teepee pose. I'm going to reach the hands overhead, stretching out the chest. And then straightening out the left leg, straighten out the right as we point the toes on the inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to float the hands back down towards the thighs. Again, inhale the hands up overhead, point the toes. Exhale as we float the hands back down towards the thighs. Inhale. And exhale. Inhales, float hands. Exhale. Two more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Knees come in towards the chest. Take the hands out wide, level with the shoulders as we allow the knees to float over towards the left, keeping the knees as high to the elbow as your body will allow you to go. And then gazing over towards the right hand. Shoulders stay back and down, so it doesn't matter if your knees don't extend to the earth, be where you are. Coming into a spinal twist. Spinal twists are also detoxifying, and we're also opening the chest here, opening the shoulders. Breathe. And then on the next inhale, we're going to inhale the knees back to center. Exhale as we bring the knees over towards the right elbow and gaze over towards the left hand. Breathe. Shoulders stay back and down. And then slowly on the next inhale, come back to center. Take the feet out to mat distance apart, coming into teepee pose or shavasana, your choice. Shoulders come away from the ears, arms come away from the body. Palms facing up and open to receive. You can either spread the legs out mat distance apart, relaxing the feet, or bringing the knees together in our TP. Nice long deep breaths as you reset the body, reset the spine. And coming into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite to fight and flight. Relaxing in now. 3 nice long deep breaths deep down into your chest. And exhale like blowing out candles. Inhale deep, filling the lungs. Pause at the top and exhale, blowing out candles. Again, inhale and exhale. And then allowing the body to come back to nice, easy, gentle breathing as you settle in, releasing and letting go. This is the most important pose in yoga. Final pose. And then slowly, mindfully bringing the feet together with a nice bend in the knees. Bring the knees back in towards the chest and rock backwards and forwards, massaging out the sacral spine. Hands come to the hamstrings. And we're either going to rock back up to seated to close off our practice, or we're going to raise the left arm overhead and roll over onto the side, coming into fetal position. So if you're rocking and rolling, you may begin now massaging out the spine. As many as you wish, whatever your body needs. And if you're in that fetal position, you can take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, press in with both hands, with one hand in front of your heart, the other hand pressing in over your head as you straighten out the top leg. And on the next inhale, press in and push up to a nice, easy seated position at the front of your mat. So whatever that is for you. So Sosukasana can be cross-legged, heels towards the midline, which is kind of my favorite, which you might have already discovered that by now. Or half lotus, so keeping the heel in towards the crease of the hip. This is half lotus or adho padmasana. Or if you want to go into full padmasana, if you're not open yet, you don't do this. If your hips aren't open, the body won't go there, so it's not worth forcing. And then the other heel comes in towards the other hip, and this is full padmasana. So wherever you are, and believe me, this has taken a long time to get here, so if you've only been doing yoga for a few months and you're not there yet, don't go there, believe me. Hands come overhead, maybe float the eyes closed or rest with your gaze about 2 or 3 feet ahead as the hands float down through to heart center and the heart chakra. Our heart center. Grow tall in the spine, tuck in the chin. Shoulders pull back and down as we seal off our practice. May you be healthy, may you be safe, may you be peaceful, may you awaken to the light of your one true nature. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing in our practice today. So this was day 28 of 33 days of yoga. I hope you enjoyed this flow. If you did, please let me know what you thought about the practice. So we did modify some of the poses to help with the heart opening today. So let me know what you thought about the Bhujangasana and then going deeper into upward facing dog. It would be good to hear from you. I like hearing your comments. So please let me know what you thought about it. And if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. It's just here. And have you hit that subscribe button yet? It's just there. Anyway, hope to see you again tomorrow, day 29. Please enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Namaste.